Hey guys, Travis here at MLG Anaheim 2013 with Scarra in front of this beautiful Southern California sunset. Scarra, one question, did you get the reset?
Of course, I got the E set.
Yes, the Yi set. So we just saw an amazing, crazy game against TSM. You guys started off MLG Anaheim with a blast. And I have to ask, is this the crazy stuff we've been hearing about you guys having in scrims?
Yeah, there's been like some ridiculous stuff that have happened in scrims. This is one of them. Like I think every time I play Master Yi, I've gotten legendary in the scrim, and the other opponents surrender in like 9 minutes.
Okay.
Like it's actually kind of hilarious how it happens too.
So where did you pick this up, or is this just sort of like a Scarra innovation?
Oh no, Kiwi Kid just recommended it. Like I play the champion. I'm like, you know what? I've already tried a bunch of random other champions. I'll just try this for a couple games, and it clicked, and I just started playing it more.
So is this something that you think is kind of like too strong right now, or do you think that there are counters? Like, are you expecting a nerf? I mean, you used to brag about how every time you went to a tournament, something got nerfed right afterwards, right? So is E the next thing?
Yeah, you know what? Like if we play, it's probably gonna get nerfed. Like, but realistically, I don't know. I haven't thought too much about it. I think he's really good. I just don't know how good he is. Yeah. It's kind of something that we've just started using, and something that I just like. A lot of champions, I can't tell if they're really good or not. Like I think Gragas isn't that good, but I think I play Gragas at like a high enough level to where I can overcome a lot of weaknesses with him. But I don't know if that's the same for Yi. Like I don't know if that's I just don't know if it's the same for Yi.
So that game, what allowed you to sort of go out of control? Is it just, do you think TSM should have locked you down, focused you more, or like what allowed you to sort of snowball like that?
I think their ban picks were really bad. Well, no, they weren't even that bad. Literally, the ban pick phase just walked straight into our ban pick phase, and we just like, as soon as we saw what they were picking and what they were banning, we were just like, this game is done. Yeah. Because they couldn't know. It's impossible unless someone from our script told us, but the champions we play just typically do really well against team comps like that. Yeah. As long as the TF doesn't get his first 2 ganks for free, we'd probably win the game. And I was able to turn every TF gank except for I was able to turn every one. Yeah, and so because of that, because I was actually actively chasing and roaming, I was able to put a lot more pressure on the game than I typically do.
So sort of going back, I tweeted during that game that this was a D-Scar we hadn't seen for a while. It kind of brought me back to the days of Katarina Kali for you. Is this sort of like just sort of a thing where you decided, oh, this champion works, or do you think we might be seeing you play a little bit more aggressive champions, some of these assassins, that kind of thing?
I just think this isn't like I'm not going to play like super worse next game or something. Like it's not like a one-time thing. It's just like sadly I think I've been focusing a lot more on putting pressure on the map. Like I think that's priority when you're playing mid lane. You have to know how to put pressure. And while I still care about CS a lot, I tend to value pressure, generating pressure a lot more. And through that it's just enabled our team to grow like a lot more.
Yeah, we definitely saw you roaming a ton that game. How much of that was because you had TF on the other side, or how much of that was just sort of the natural way you want to play that champion?
I think it's a natural way I want to play any mid. I want to be able to take advantage of any holes, and I want to be able to cover any weaknesses my team comp has. And I knew that if I got ahead of Reggie, I just had a feeling like if I got 1 kill up on Reggie, I was going to snowball the game and go legendary. And that's what happened.
I know this might be a question more oriented towards Crumbs, but I did notice that early game especially, Odd1 just always seemed to be wherever Crumbs was going to be, like as soon as Crumbs showed up. Do you think that was just Odd1 reading him really well, or just sort of the way the game played out?
I think it's just the way the game played out. Like at this point, most jungle like mines work kind of similar, and you knew where the pressure was going and you knew where the gank was going. I think a lot of the reasons why TSM couldn't pressure early was because after the first initial TF ulti top, I turned that for a triple or something, and they got 2 kills. And the top lane just played super passive, and then we got a ward and they didn't notice it, and Elise sat top lane for 2 minutes. Like as soon as she did that, I was like, I'm gonna crush this game, 100%.
All right, so started moving right from that game. Now, you guys were obviously the first game of this MLG Anaheim, but this event is packed. Obviously, League of Legends side just seems to be overflowing into the rest of the area. What's it like for you to be back at a live event? I mean, obviously you were in Shanghai recently, but this is the first time that you've been in North America soil for at least a couple months at one of these big things.
So I walked into the venue and I literally could not move because I was standing in like a spot right outside the player area. I could not move from that spot until a person came over, security came over and had to push us off because they're like, this is against like fire marshal rules, and I'm just like, oh well, I can't help that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really nice. I always love events. I love going to events, not just for like the live crowd aspect. I love just interacting with fans. Like honestly, like at least in my line of work, I don't get to socialize too much. So every time I go to events, it's like a breath of fresh air for me, and it's honestly like part of the reason why I still love playing this game.
All right, so finally wrapping this up, do you have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you want to say here at the end of the interview?
Just I'm hoping that our fans stick with us. Like I know we haven't performed too well, but honestly, it's like every team has up and downs. Like even TSM is having like an up and down thing as well. Like every team is going to lose games, every team is going to win games. So I hope you stick it through with us. I hope, honestly, I feel at least that we're improving a lot more every week. And even though we still have a lot of weaknesses, I think we can overcome that by the time World Championships comes around. And also, I like to thank our sponsors like Alienware, Intel, and I like to thank the event. Like MLG has honestly been really accommodating to us. Like we came here, I had security watching my back. They were like, every 10 minutes they come over and they'd be like, are you okay? Do you need to get escorted somewhere? Because they saw the crowd. And it's above and beyond what MLG has done before. So obviously, like me and MLG haven't had the best of terms before in the past, but at least for this event, they've done really, really well.
Very good. Well, hey, thanks a ton for the interview. Congratulations on that amazing Master Yi game. Really entertaining to watch. For everyone, this is Travis on the first day of MLG Anaheim 2013. You can check out the rest of our coverage at GameSpot.com/esports.